What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video. Now shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. And today's Division 2 video is going to be your weekly vendor reset and must-buys for today, January 25th. Now sit back, relax, enjoy the video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and let me know in the comment section below what you think. Now, we start off at the base of ops in Washington, D.C., and then whenever we're done here, we will go to New York City and wrap things up. But without further ado, here is your first vendor at the base of ops. All right, starting off at the top, we have the Mozambique Special. This is the named pistol with perfect breadbasket. Also comes with damaged targets at a cover. Then we have a MP5 with reload speed and killer, followed by a G36 Enhanced with Optimist and crit damage, and then finally a military M9 with swap speed and eyeless. Now looking at the gear items, we have a Petrov backpack with adrenaline rush and max weapon handling with status effects, okay, and a Golden Gear chest piece with obliterate, skill haste, and armor regen. Now finishing off with the mods, we have crit chance 4.4, drone deflect duration 6.2, turret duration 6.1, and sticky bomb damage of 6.3. Now must buys, things to look at from the very first vendor. Let's see. So I would probably, you could check out the Petrov backpack with adrenaline rush. Now remember, if you pair these up with the contractor's gloves, you will get another 10% weapon handling on top of that. So you could easily just re-roll the status effects for anything you want. Put this on like a pestilence build and, do like a little intimidate adrenaline rush little combo. You know what I'm saying? Write a book, little novel. Anyways, but that's it for the first vendor. So let's move on to the clan vendor. Now, shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. We are on all platforms. Now, remember, these clan vendors are for level 30. So you have to make sure your clan is level 30. Here we go. All right, starting off at the top with the Sacrifice. Now, this will forever be a must-buy in my book because I am wearing it. It's one of my favorite chess pieces to run. And yeah, so let's check this one out. So it comes with max weapon damage, skill haste, and hazard protection. Obviously, with it being the Sacrifice, it also has that talent, perfect glass cannon. Now, what I would do with this one, what I would do with this one is reroll the hazard protection off for skill damage, and you could put this on a skill build, have the skill damage, skill haste with that 15% weapon damage. And as long as you're running the technician specialization, you'll still get 6 tiers for your skills, and you can still utilize the weapon damage from this chest piece on whatever weapon it is you're using. Yeah, it's a good one. Pick it up. All right, then we have our gear set items. So tip of the spear mask with weapon handling, future initiative holster with status effects, and Eclipse gloves with crit chance. Now looking at the high-end items, we have a snub-nosed with spike and crit damage, followed by an AUG with max SMG damage, fast hands, and stability. Okay. Then we have a converted SMG-9 with max SMG damage again, reload speed, and vindictive, followed by an ACR with damage to targets at a cover and eyeless, and then a SIG with headshot damage and eyeless. Now the last two gear items, we have Murakami holster with skill damage and status effects, and then a Fenris pair of gloves with near max weapon damage, near max hazard protection, and weapon handling. What? Yo, this is I'd check these gloves out. Reroll the weapon handling for whatever it is you want. Crit chance, crit damage, doesn't matter. Very interesting. That's pretty good. And then look at these mods. Let's see. We have a blind deaf resistance of 8.8, shield holstered regen of 4.5, seeker mine health of 6.6, and chem launcher heal 6.3. Now, must buys, things to look at from the clan vendor. First up, we have the sacrifice chest piece. Definitely take a look at that. Then I would say take a look at the Fenris gloves. All right, moving on. Now, what we do is we go west and then we will double back east, starting off with the campus settlement. Now, I hope everyone had a great weekend, great time. This is going to be a good, good reset. Hopefully. I mean, it's been pretty strong so far. So, I mean, fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. But so far, this is a pretty strong weekly vendor reset. All right, so the campus settlement. Again, we have the darkness. I mean, this is a good one. So it has max marksman rifle damage. We're getting a lot of max attributes today. So this named sniper comes with perfect eyeless. Also already has damage to armor. So if you want to keep that, you can. And then you can either max out the headshot damage, or you could switch out the damage to armor to damage to targets out of cover. But either way, I mean, this is a great sniper to pick up. That's another good buy. Yeah. Followed by a classic M44 with optimal range and in sync, and a custom L86 with unhinged damage to armor and the damage targets out of cover. Now, looking at these last two gear items, we have Overlord Mask with weapon handling and crit damage, and then a Richter and Kaiser holster with repair skills and headshot damage. Looking at the mods, Skill Haste 10.3, Chem Launcher Burn Strength 6.2, Hive Health 7.4, Pulse Radius 8.8, and Trap Duration 4.3. Now, any must-buys, things to look at from the campus settlement, definitely come take a look at the Darkness. This is a great named weapon, and it already comes with max marksman rifle damage. So you can either max out the headshot damage and keep the damage to armor, or you could switch out that damage to armor for maybe damage to targets out of cover. Either way, this is a great pickup. But all right, so that is the campus. Now we're going to go through our Dark Zone vendors, starting off with DZ West. West! Let's see how it goes over here. All right, so DZ West, let's see what happens. Now remember, all of the items here for sale require DZ resources. So if you do not have them, you need to go into the Dark Zone and get DZ resources. Now, to double check where you can find your DZ resources, they are just above your keys. So for example, right now I'm only at 72 out of 300. So if there is a must buy from one of these Dark Zone vendors, we'll see what happens. All right, so let's start off with DZ West. Nice, man. I haven't seen this weapon in some time, man. So it's the backup boomstick. This is the named double barrel sawed-off for your sidearm. So what's cool about this sidearm here is that it gives you 17% shotgun damage. So with that, and you have the damage to armor, all you have to do is re-roll that bottom attribute to damage targets out of cover, and it'll pretty much one-shot anything. Now, the talent is Spike, so that's not the best in the world, but those first two attributes are those are nice. I don't know. Let me know in the comments section below what you would do. Would you keep the reload speed and switch out the Spike, or would you switch out that reload speed for damage to targets out of cover and just say screw the Spike and just, double pump everyone? Boom, boom. I don't know. Next up, we have a Super 90 with ignited and crit damage, followed by an ACR with damage to armor and killer. Then we have our gear items: Hunter's Fury gloves with headshot damage, Striker's knee pads with hazard protection. Then we have Walker Harris gloves with weapon handling and crit damage. And then finally, Murakami knee pads with skill damage and weapon handling. Now looking at the mods, let's see here. Armor on Kill, 15.6k. Seeker Mind Skill Haste, 5.0. Shield Deflector Damage, 4.1. Firefly blind effect duration 5.7, and decoy duration of 6.0. Now, must buys, things to look at from DZ West. Definitely take a look at the backup boomstick. I don't know if it's a must buy. I'm not a fan of Spike, so with that being said, I can't really say it's a must buy. No, let's say it. All right, DZ South. Let's go. Let's go. DZ South. Alrighty. Come on, big money, big money, big money. Big money, big money. All right, starting off with the Door Kicker's Knock. This is the named Grupo chess piece with Perfect Spark. Now, this one comes with hazard protection and weapon handling. Then we have a Vector 45 ACP with headshot damage and perpetuation, followed by a CTAR with damage to armor and nearsighted, and then a M45A1 with accuracy and future perfect. Now, looking at the gear items. Tip of the spear backpack with explosive resistance, ongoing directive chest piece with crit chance. Then we have a Sokolov Concern backpack with tech support, hazard protection, and maxed out explosive resistance. And then finally, a Seska chest piece with crit damage, armor regen, and tamper proof. Interesting. I like that chest piece. All right, looking at the mods. Headshot damage, 7.2. Drone plus 2 extra bombs. Turret duration, 5.7. And sticky bomb damage of 6.4. Now, that's only 0.1 better than the other DZ vendor. Now, must-buys, things to look at from Dark Zone DZ South vendor. Let's see. I would definitely say take a look at this Seska chest piece. It comes with crit damage and armor regen. You could easily put this on a crit armor regen build and just reroll that tamper proof off for whatever it is you want, whether it be unbreakable, obliterate, glass cannon. I mean, whatever you want. But yeah, check that one out. DZ South. All right. Last stop for the Dark Zones is DZ East. And remember, go to the Alpha checkpoint and not the main entrance. That way you don't have to run through the entire corridor or whatever they call that. The foyer, the front yard. I don't even know what they're going to call it. This thing. Anyways, so DZ East vendor, here we go. Big money. All right. So she is selling the White Death. This is the named sniper with that 137% headshot damage. Now, what's cool about this one is it comes with damage to targets out of cover already and Breadbasket. Now, Breadbasket is not my favorite at all for this, so I'm going to pass. But if you need it, here it is. Then we have a Tactical 308 with max swap speed and reformation. Such a weird combination. Followed by a Negev with InSync and Accuracy. Then to our gear items. Hardwired Mask with Repair Skills. Future Initiative Holster with Status Effects. Badger Tough Mask with Repair Skills and Status Effects. That's so weird. So one of these comes with Repair Skills. One comes with Status Effects. And then the next thing comes with both Repair Skills and Status Effects. I swear, it's like someone's like screwing with us when they put these together. And then the last of the gear items, a Hela Guard. There you go. Did I say it right? Hela Guard. I hope I said it right. Holster with hazard protection and status effects. Now, finishing up with the mods. Skill Haste, 9.9. Chem Launcher Duration, 4.2. Hive plus 4 Stinger Charges. Pulse Cone Size, 6.5. And Trap Duration of 4.3. Must-buys, things to look at from DZ East. No, nothing. All right, so that's it for the Dark Zones. Let's take a look at the Theater Settlement. This is our last stop before New York City. Alrighty. Let's see. So we are at the theater settlement. Let's see if he has anything worth it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those are what? All right. This is a great weekly vendor reset. Okay. I'm actually going to have to put it in the title now. I'm going to have to put like best vendor reset we've seen in months because we have another must buy. These are the Fox's Prayer knee pads. These are the best in slot knee pads in the game. Not only that, but they come with max headshot damage. What the fuck? Like, all you have to do, this isn't even like an optimize. It's 0.1 away from max headshot damage. So, excuse me, it's, 0.1 away. But that's one optimization. That's a guaranteed maxed out one optimization. Now, you can re-roll the weapon damage off for armor. That way you can have like a tanky headshot build, which I would probably do with like, say, the Regulus. Just saying. But this is, damn, man. These are good knee pads. Pick these up. I'm going to have to go sell some items and buy a few of these again because, yeah, why not? Moving on to the custom M870 with Optimist and Stability. Then we have a M1A CQB with mag size and steady handed. Now looking at the gear items, Araldi gloves with max weapon damage, headshot damage, and armor regen. Nice. Huh. And then Empress International knee pads with status effects and skill damage. Now looking at the mods, Burn resistance 8.5, Seeker Mine damage 4.2, Shield holstered regen 4.3, Firefly plus 1 max target, and decoy health of 5.5. Now, must buys, things to look at for the. Jesus, where am I? The theater settlement. There it is. Hey, there it is. So, must buys, things to look at from the theater settlement. Fox's Prayer knee pads, most definitely. Check out the Araldi gloves and Empress knee pads. All three of these are pretty damn good items. All right, not bad for Washington, D.C. Let's finish up in New York City. Whew. All right, here we go. I'm running out of breath, man. Getting sick and the whole COVID thing. I'm still recovering. I don't know. Like I'm probably at like 90%. If I had to like guess, I would say I'm at like 85, 90%. Almost back to normal. We'll see. All right, Marco, let's see what you got, brother. Starting off with the Vector 45 ACP. This one with near max SMG damage and near max damage to armor. You could easily pick this one up and just reroll the reformation off for any talent you want. Now, just remember, though, that crit chance is hella low. So if you really want this SMG, you're going to have to really optimize the crap out of it to, get it somewhere. Moving on, Infantry MG5 with optimal range and preservation, followed by a tactical SASG-12 with close and personal and stability. And then finally, Officers M9A1 with crit chance and vindictive. Now looking at the gear items, Providence Defense Backpack with Bloodsucker, crit chance, and repair skills. Then we have another must-buy, Jesus Christ, Grupo Sombra gloves with crit chance and headshot damage. This is perfect because with the Grupo, you also get crit damage. So technically with this, you get crit chance, crit damage, and headshot damage just off of your gloves. This is a great pair of gloves to pick up. You could either max out the weapon damage or switch it over to armor. It doesn't matter. A few optimizations here and there, and those are going to be godly. And then we have another Heligard. Did I say it right? Heligard. I'm gonna keep doing it like that. And then we have another Heligard holster with crit damage and skill damage. What I would do with this holster is just switch off the skill damage off for crit chance. Good to go. And then looking at the mods, crit damage 10.1, crit damage 10.3. Hold up. What? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? So For 45.21, you can get a 10.1 crit damage, or for 45.25, you could get a 10.3 crit damage. Whatever. Then we have a shield 1% damage bonus, followed by Firefly blind effect duration of 6.1, and then finally decoy duration of 6.0. Now, must buys things to look at from Marco here in the Haven. You could check out that Vector. The Providence Defense backpack. It's all right. I don't know. Let me know if you guys use Bloodsucker. Is that something you guys use a lot? I mean, I've used it in the past. It was okay. I don't know. But definitely check out the Grupo gloves. Those are for sure. You got to check those out. Okay. Now let's finish up with Roy Benitez and get the out of here. I think I might have to take a nap, man. Jesus. It's like taking all my energy to do this one. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey. Look at that. Now all my energy's back. Hey, buddy. You got to pet the dog, man. If you're not petting the dog, you're just evil. Like, for real. You got to pet the dog. Got to. Now, is it raining? Is it raining out here? I hear the rain. I don't see the rain. Oh, is it because it's... I don't see it up there. Interesting. All right, Roy Benitez, let's finish this up, buddy. All right, so last vendor of the video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. This has been a great weekly vendor reset, so I hope you get whatever it is you need. Go grind it out, get your credits, get your DZ resources, whatever it is. Make sure you buy these items. All right, so from Roy Benitez, starting off with the FAL. This comes with damage to armor and spike, followed by a military MK46 with crit chance and strained. Then we have a ACR with damage to armor and optimist. And then a M1911 with sadist and rate of fire. Now looking at the gear items, Walker Harris chest piece with headhunter, crit damage, and skill damage. Interesting. Now, I would say this could potentially be a really good chest piece, but why would you do that when you could just run the perfect headhunter and still have the Walker Harris? You know what I mean? Then we have, Jesus, I hate being sick. Then we have Murakami gloves with skill damage and status effects, and then a Murakami mask with skill haste and explosive resistance. Now looking at the mods, skill duration 8.5, ensnare resistance 8.5. That's a rare one. Seeing ensnare resistance, that's a rare one. Just letting you know. Then we have a drone damage 4.3, pulse radius 8.7, and trap shock radius of 5.9. Must buys things to look at from Roy Benitez. Nah. All right, that is it, everyone. That is your weekly vendor reset and must buys for today, January 25th. I am sorry that I am still under the weather, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and let me know in the comment section below what you think. But besides that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.